Okay, hello to the Banter Blitz session, English language. I hope I can adjust to that after constant talking. Who the heck is formless? 2-9-30, are you joking? Let's play against this guy with 2-9-30. Yeah, sorry for the somewhat late start. I usually don't allow myself a 5-minute break, but I had to make a call. I got a call from the guy I order my books from, mail ordering, basically. And that was a call that I had to take. Yeah, I think this is what I usually play there in this line, but I keep forgetting the details. I don't actually play Queen B6, to be honest. I just remember that I don't actually play that, but I did. Yeah, nah, I'm not liking this all that much. I analyzed the line where black actually gets in b5. Okay, this is probably just losing a tempo, but in comparison, just losing a tempo. But okay, I'm giving up a pawn there, which he doesn't take. Sorry for the sound, but I definitely need some beverage here. Okay, so knight to e5, knight to f6, those things. Yeah, I've had a good session, actually, the German session, but I conceded exactly one draw at the end, and this this transformed a pretty good session into an average one. Any single half point lost is costly. Now he's attacking h5, f5, I'm sorry. Yeah, I've got f4 now, after which knight h5 is a possible move. This is a very weird position. What I'm doing here is I'm more or less playing on the strength of the e5 knight. Hu Yifan has won the Biel tournament. Really? I didn't know that she was in contention in that tournament. I didn't really follow it. I mean, the only thing that I know is that Vaganyan is playing because somebody asked about his French games in that tournament. Did I have a big book order to take care of? Yeah, I wouldn't call it especially big. 2 books. Ordered 2 books. One of Argaud's Grandmaster Preparation series. There was actually one book that I somehow did not yet that was missing, let's say, in the in my collection of this series of books, and I use them for training. They have really quite good exercises, especially. Yeah, just goes f4 here. Weird. He can take g7, and he should. Yeah, the Argaud book, I did order that, and the latest opening book by Axel Smith, E3 Poison. Funny funny opening concept based on e3 for white. We'll see. Do you think I could... the question is if I could reach 3,000 if I wouldn't commentate. I don't think so. 3,000 is a bit much. But I have no real comparison, I have to say. I don't know what other players have. Yeah, do I take b2? He can check me, but still. Didn't really think about this move. Huh. If I play bishop h3 here in this position, is that possible? No. The Yusupov, the most difficult books in that series. This is the Tigersprung series in German, or I'm not sure. The English titles always irritated me. It's not easy for me to get the most difficult exercises right. Absolutely not. I can take d6. That is a really weird game. I don't know, it's probably lost anyway. Then he checks here, it's a back rank mate. Yeah. Was that really all that clear? I don't know. Really weird. Really weird. Yeah, I think here I'm probably lost. I don't know. Kind of irritated here. White's play was really strange in some cases. Anyway, or not strange, I mean unexpected moves. Let's play pawn holder. He keeps swindling me. And let's see if this continues. Yeah, I lost like 3 points against the 2100 guy. That's funny. I actually think, I mean, some of those 2900s, yeah, I think if I played a match against them, I would win many points. But it depends. You have to play quite often simply on the side to get accustomed to the move mechanics and so on, that you play quickly. Yeah, the Yusupov books, it really they are much more difficult than the German titles suggest. What is that? Can just trade stuff. Bit surprising here. That doesn't look all that dangerous. Yeah, okay. If I take, probably will play queen b3 then, no? Trying to play queen d7 next, which he prevented, and now this one. Now he either has to trade or give me e4. Yeah, he decides to give me e4. Yeah, I think I will take it. I mean, maybe he has some compensation, but for me he just blundered a pawn. So queen back to c6, I guess. Okay. I can put this onto d6. And then castle long. And then he gets queen e6, and okay. That's true. That's true. It looks a little bit weird, but queen b5. I just don't believe in this for white. Sorry. Okay, queen a5, queen e6. I don't know. I just avoid the checkmate. So b6 or b6, knight c4. And knight is just not good on c4. Doesn't attack anything. My idea is then bishop e7. This is again a game where I can only lose by blundering stuff. I think black is just completely winning. Or at least clearly better, let's say. Okay, I don't know, f5 or bishop d6 is also possible. Knight d6. I can also do this. I'm not quite sure. And bishop d6, he might also give the exchange and take everything there, which is not so easy to play with no time. But okay, I have to make a decision. Maybe he goes rook g7. No, then I go bishop e7 back. Then king f6, that wins the exchange. Yeah, I suspected him to do that. Okay, this is a self pin. Rook c8. c5, rook c5. c4 is hanging also. Okay. Okay, I don't know. Can I take on b5? Yeah, it's not so easy. What has happened to the rating? Who's rating? I'm climbing slowly, but I'm climbing. Okay. 39 seconds. This is maybe a problem, but he's in Zugzwang now. Position is very good. Yeah, I think taking is easiest. Yeah, that's it. Cannot stop the pawns. Really? I mean, I'm not super quick, but I managed that. Okay, yeah, that was a tough game, pawn holder. Thanks for playing. So, who do we have? I cannot play somehow. Why not? I cannot accept a challenge. Huh. Maybe I have to refresh the page or something. Is that a new game? No. That's my old rating. That's really strange. Last time I clicked there, I don't know. What happened? It's really strange. And now I can take a new challenge. Okay, so Idefix 23. Stefan Maltezianu. Okay. Yeah, I'm happy to play a rematch, pawn holder, at the end of the session or a bit later. Let's see. Okay, we have this Scotch 4 knights again against Idefix 23. Yeah, this is interesting. Delaying e5. I think bishop g5 is what I do. Wow, he simply grabs stuff. I thought that this is tricky. E5 is my main response to e4. I just play different stuff in the Banter Blitz sessions, pawn holder. Okay, knight f6. What is he going to play? G4. The Belgrade Gambit. Yeah, I think it's just not a good opening. Yeah, the Belgrade Gambit. I think black is better in many ways. Now, many ways is strong word. I think you can. Knight b4 is totally fine. You can play bishop e7. It's just not a good opening. The Belgrade Gambit. Okay, so here I'm going to try to play with the pin. He has weakened his king position quite a bit. A5. Wow, that's a very relaxed move. Yeah, like, okay, he's attacking my king, but I can do all kinds of stuff on the other side of the board. Okay. So like f5, queen f4, this kind of thing. Is that good? I don't know. f5 is also making my bishop look a bit silly. It's interesting to try this move and then bring the queen. I tried this actually. Try to play the queen to c3. This is an interesting idea. Pinning him. Yeah, okay, but this is a double attack on c5, and the knight will be difficult here. The position gets opened up quite a bit. Rook e8 is what you want to play. I don't know if it works. Check. Probably not. There is always this thing on there's this problem with the back rank. Okay. Make a practical decision. Rook e8, I think just didn't quite work. I can take this, and I don't know if that really does much. There's rook c8. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, rook e8. Now my bishop is not doing anything. Maybe just attack g4. h5 I can just take, so he gives me this. Maybe it couldn't really do much about it. Okay, there's a check on b1 potentially. Okay. No. That's just terrible. Allowing this. Allowing a queen trade here in this position. Oh no. Oh wait, I can actually play this. This is still interesting. Still, trading the queen is terrible here with his bad king position. Really? That's super cheeky. That's super cheeky. What is the thing? Rook b2 or what? Move this. Rook g5 is pretty cool move. Ah, come on. I have no time anyway, so let's do this. Let's gamble. Attacking the rook, but he has this. He has bishop b2. If I take it, he takes f2. Shoot. That is a super murky game, and I spoiled the winning position there. That is very clear, but yeah, this is always super costly. Such a game. Can take there. Ah, what a damn! I really don't like this lose this game, as black was completely busted. This is just totally terrible for black in this position. And then I allowed queen b6 to happen. Yeah, thanks for the game, Edifix. Okay, and I have to get points back from shelling fort. Nothing to do. Yeah, playing super solid line here against Schelling. Let's see what he does. Just play a draw here, right? Gain some points. This bishop b4 takes on d2 line is one of the safest lines that I've ever seen. It's really difficult to get something for white. Okay, I cannot go bishop d7 at the moment. There was a Bogo Indian, yeah. Yeah, actually, I think I made a mistake there by taking on d4 too early. Not a big deal, but still. Yep, Chess24 has a Bogo Indian video series by Niklas Huschenbeet. It's a good series. It was quite interesting because I had started my book project on the Nimzo and Bogo in 2013 roughly. Some done in 2012, but 2013 mostly. It took almost 2 years. And like when I was close to finishing my book, that video series was released, and it was really interesting to see how many suggestions were close to identical. It just shows that if people use computers to check things, you get very often the same lines. Sorry, voice is a little bit off. I can take now, play knight g4. I saw that actually before, but I played this too quickly. Yeah, it's very simple, but it is good. Knight h5, yeah. That's extremely weird. Okay. It's probably not good, but it's just too funny not to play it. And I didn't really have something great anyway. So who's attacking here? Probably white, yeah. But you can still try. Knight f4 is a threat. Yeah, this is the problem, my weakish back rank. Knight f4, playing queen h4 probably. If I take, knight takes, am I lost? Is there an immediate tactic? If there is not, then it just happens. Knight e7. Okay, well, is that really such a problem? Knight e7. It's mostly a check. I don't know. That that so bad here? It looks extremely weird, but anyway, okay. Can also go to f4, but wow. Knight takes what? Where is there a mate? I don't see it. I just don't see it. Check or what? I don't see it. I don't get it. Wow, that's tough. Yeah, but okay, man. I'm taking g2 like twice. Yes, that's not really working, right? So I can check, or I can just go to g7. And this looks better actually. I can also check here. But if I just go here, yeah, this I don't even see a threat. I just play knight g6 next and cover stuff. I could have taken, but I wasn't sure if that actually helps me to open up the g file. Like king h1, he's got rook g1 potentially. Just covering this cannot be bad. Comes with the tempo against the rook. And now I take on g2 or something. Yeah, let's smash. Even though I just see that it doesn't work. I just see that it doesn't work. I wanted to go knight f4. It's double check actually, so it does work. Take here. Drive him into a self pin. Now this. For rook e3. Yeah, thanks for the game, Shelling. That was tough. I don't know, probably bad for me at some point. Yeah, thanks for playing. Wow. That was very likely bad at some point. That is no premium. Toby is non-rated. I kind of want to attack the 2700 though. Craig Evans. Let's go Craig Evans. Oh, King's Gambit. Knight f6 is an interesting sideline actually that recently has been promoted in more than one book. I actually forgot which one, but I had a brief look and I thought, okay, well, this is something that I have never really studied, but it's funny. I think d6, but I'm kind of making things up here. Take, knight takes. I can check on d4, yeah? So why can I not take? Whoa, okay. I also have bishop c5 check and stuff on g3, yeah? Check, check, and then he takes... I can intermediate check here. This is a totally wacky position. I can pre-move. I mean, he only has one move anyway. That's a totally strange position. Where do I put this piece? That's a really cool... That's a really important thing. Probably here. Getting queen h4 as a possible option. So just develop knight c6. He cannot play d5. Yeah, that immediately loses the house. So yeah, how to do this? Maybe here and castle long, yeah. h5, h4, h3. This is something that would be good, huh? Yeah, that looks good. And I'm actually ahead on the clock. That doesn't happen so often with the King's Gambit. Yeah, with those wacky positions, you often have the white player being ahead on the clock because they know the weird positions better. Knight to e5 maybe, but pushing the h-pawn cannot be bad. I don't think it can be. And it's easy to do. He cannot stop h4, g3, h4. I still do that. Okay. Yeah, I just have an attack, I think. What is he supposed to do against this? Yeah, so he wants to go g4 against it. Yeah, f6. Huh? I have to prepare f6. Yeah, on h3 he had g4, so I'm preparing here f6. Still f6, I guess. I wonder if I should play bishop e4 here. That is strategically quite desirable. But f5 maybe. f5 is a funky way. Yeah, still can do it, I think. Okay. This I think is quite good. Nice, he can play f5 though. No, he didn't. Okay, I need to play c5 at some point, but I need to coordinate a little bit better to do it. Yeah, still cannot go c5. The alternative is to put stuff on light squares and try to blockade even more. He has a pretty strange piece configuration here. Maybe knight g1, e2, rook h3, these kind of things. But he has to watch the f4 pawn. Knight f2 he wants to play. But that moment I can play c5. Okay, so knight f2 and I play c5. Finally opening this up. Take or not? A good question. Do I think, if I think of if Carlsen can maintain his #1 spot this year? Yeah. Yeah, tough to say. I don't really know. The thing is, it all depends on him. Yeah. If he has some, he just needs to play his normal level, let's say, and then he will be just better than everybody else. But you don't know if he can get to that level again. Yeah, I'm trying to do something here, but Craig is defending this well. I'm undermining the knight, and I threaten knight e4. It's not so easy now for him. Oh, he resigns. Yeah, the position is not great, but mostly it is the time. Yeah, thanks for playing, Craig. Okay, who else is on? James something non-premium. Going to decline the non-premiums. Gökhan Yirtizi. Haven't played him before. Come on, what is this? Okay, Gökhan. Yeah, I mean, it's not so easy, I think, for if you are the clear #1 in the sport like Carlsen is, and he is the #1 now for 7 years or something, yeah, #1 rating spot, 7 years or so, and he's the world champion now for 3 years, and yeah, and what is exactly his motivation? Yeah, keeping the title, of course, yeah, and keep #1. Yeah? It's not easy, and yeah, don't think he's the kind of person who, I don't know, thinks, oh, I have to go to 2,900 for the first, be the first to get there, whatever. Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't seem to be, and also why should he do that with some extra effort? I don't think it's that easy. I mean, financially speaking, he doesn't have to do anything at all, and shouldn't forget about that. It's just somebody like Wesley is so, it's nice and good, he's world #2, but he hasn't won anything. I mean, nothing. So he has tons of motivation. Yeah? He has won like maybe 1 or 2 good tournaments, but this is just pretty much nothing in comparison. So he's got tons of motivation. And that, of course, is also for applies for the other guys as well. Okay, let's make some simple threats against f2. Okay. I'm trying to sacrifice on h4. That's a threat. It's a real threat. And he prevents it. Boo! Okay. I would love to sacrifice on h4. But he defended it. Okay. Okay, but now if he takes, I can actually sacrifice, yeah? Takes, knight takes h4 is possible. Here we go. He takes the knight, queen takes. I'm threatening queen h2 checkmate, and this is absolutely impossible to prevent. Bishop e1, that was a pretty bad decision, I think, allowing me f5. That's a weird decision. Weird discussion, not decision, in the chat about how much of wine you need to drink to be at your best. I have no idea. I don't really think it would help me at all. Okay, so if I take with the queen, I mean, I can just take on g2. Knight e4, queen takes this, knight e4. Yeah, knight e4, just queen e7. Still, h4 cannot be taken. Yeah, Carlsen had his peak rating roughly 3 years ago. And it was a fantastic level at that time. I still think he has these great moments where he is the best player, but it's definitely not comparable to the domination that he had. You sometimes see it in Blitz and Rapid, but okay, queen f3. This is a massive threat. I don't think he can do much about it. Threatening queen g2 mate and pawn to h2 mate. Over and out. Yeah, those h5 lines, they tend to be tricky. Yeah, thanks for the game, Gokhan. So who else is on? Namesake is on. Let's go. Yeah, 2.5 hours of constant playing is sometimes a bit of a strain here. Okay, so Namesake, let's get going. Okay, so the Italian game. I always have issues there with understanding the finer points. I have to say, oftentimes it's really interesting. You see those games on the grandmaster level where you feel like white is doing nothing, and then somehow white is a bit better. Really not easy at all to understand. To be honest, I have not understood this opening, I think. What I know is that I'm going to go g5 no matter what, just on principle. It might not be so great here with this a4 on, but I just want to have this, or I think it's funny to get this in. Yeah, white is thinking. That's a good thing to happen. Getting a little bit of time edge is good. So what's he up to? Bishop e3 is something easy. That's what they do a lot. Wow. Wow. Okay. And that clearly doesn't work, but what to do? Yeah, what exactly am I doing? The easiest thing is to take f2 and e4. That's definitely an advantage for black, but I'm not sure if it's that is best, because that looks so wrong that you should be able to punish it harder. Rook g8, h4, it's also very tough to believe. I have an idea, let's just try it. h4, queen d7. Bishop f6, rook g2, that wins for black. h4, queen d7, bishop f6, rook g2 check, king g2, queen h3 check, king g1, queen g3 check. I don't need that. Bishop g4 is the wins for black. And this is unpinning also. It wins, yeah, that wins. h4, queen d7, bishop f6, cannot play. White has some disconnection issues, it seems. h4, queen d7. If we cannot take f6, I'm unpinning and just attack, I think. I'd really like to see this unfold, but he's got huge connection problems, it seems. You don't see that part. So that was my idea. If he takes queen h3, he's got bishop g5 still. He has to take. I shouldn't pre-move though, just in case. King f1, I play rook f2. Yeah, king g1, queen g3. I can play king h1. I don't really see a win there. Bishop f2 maybe, but bishop g4 I think is just strong. I'm attacking the queen and I'm threatening queen g3 or bishop f3, and that is not possible to defend against. Oh, he says he's on a train, playing a mobile connection. That's a bit of a shame. Yeah, so king g1. I mean, if you cannot play a move like king g1 because of your connection is really bad, it's not good. Yeah, I'm just showing it. King g1. Can I do that? No. Cannot make this move even. That's weird. I cannot move this. And I have to go to analysis or something. Yeah, so king g1, bishop g4 for bishop f3. I think it wins, yeah. Okay, thanks for the game. Namesake. How do I... Now I cannot accept the challenge. That's really strange. Maybe because I played a move there out on the board. Now I have to do this. And then I get a new game. Okay. So who else is on? Who else is on? Discombobulated. That's a cool name. Ollie28. Is there somebody with a higher rating so that I have chances to get to 7? Aura chess maybe. Play Aura chess. No. I won rating, I think. Didn't I? I don't understand something here. Didn't I win rating? I thought I did. Got the Italian again. Now this is a pest, really. Didn't I gain rating? That would be a shame. I was quite happy with this game. Yeah, it's always difficult, to get something going in such a symmetrical position. I'm still trying, but how? Wi-Fi on German train connections can be tricky. Okay, I'm going here. I don't take on g3. Yeah, the Wi-Fi connection on German trains is and it was an unrated game. Oh, okay. I wanted a rated game so that I can possibly... Oh wow, you're not really aggressively inclined here, it seems, Aura. I wanted a rated game to have some chances for 2,700. But anyway, it doesn't really matter all that much. Am I threatening to take on h3? I think I do, actually. Bishop h3, pawn takes, knight takes, and then takes on f2, takes on e3. Whoa, what was that? What are you doing here? If he takes on f4, I'm happy to take with a pawn. I mean, not saying that this is fantastic, but at least there's some kind of non-symmetrical feature in this position. I have black all over the place. I like 80% black today. I don't know. Yeah, takes, pawn takes, rook f3, rook e4. I think I can just take e4. Okay, so it looks a little bit weakish, my like f7 and so on, but I don't see why I cannot take. Okay, so interesting move. Wait, just a second. Probably e5. If I go g5 now, rook d1, I have bishop f5. It is pretty okay. And I'm threatening bishop e4. This rook is after all trapped. Maybe it's some g3 for white. No. Okay. Yeah, so bishop e4, why not? Bishop e4, rook on the 7th maybe. That is slightly annoying, really is. I don't know, come on, this is such a dominating position, I don't need to do it actually. It's rook e2 and so on. Doesn't feel like I'm pressed that much to do it. And just cover that and play some consolidating moves, and then we can convert this exchange pretty easily. Let's see, what is the best way to do this? Maybe just grab stuff. I can play the French defense in my next black game, even though that severely endangers my plan to go to 2700. Yeah, severely is strong, but a little bit at least. F5 is pretty okay. Just get this at rook e8, I have rook e7. Oh, good question. Shall I ask, have I ever played the Petrov on video? Oh, that's rare. I think that I probably did, but not often. The Petrov is not an opening that I ever seriously considered to play Not because it's bad, I just think it doesn't really help with my... It's not really good for my skill set. But it is pretty good. It's a pretty good opening. Really nothing to say against it all that much. Yeah, new queen coming. Somehow when the game ends, something is wacky is happening. Like you get this, and now you get the result. Yeah, and now I can actually this game now. No, it's gone, and I'm actually above 2,700. Okay, I'm quitting. Quitting for today. Okay, so who else is on? Chess 2190. Yeah, why not? Haven't played him before, I think. Oh, I actually did. I didn't recognize the avatar, and I've got black again. Is the Rios book on chess structures very advanced? Tough to say. I don't think it makes all that much sense if you are like on like 15 or 1600 or so, but like 2000, maybe 18, 1900, it makes sense. Okay, so tries to pressurize me on f7 successfully. He was the guy who wanted me to play the French. Nah, I'm kind of doing well with my usual openings, and I don't know. There's nothing bad about the French defense. It's just that I'm not good with it somehow, and I just want the normal e4, e5 position. Okay, so we have 12 minutes left for the show. I think this game, maybe one additional game, is possible to play. I'm also looking at d4 here in this position. He's got the isolated pawn, so I want to play against that. I'm happy with the double pawn. That's always useful. Controlling some squares. Not sure if I want to go b5. I'm doing it. Taking c4 away, but I'm weakening c5. I'm not sure if I should have done that. Okay, it cannot be bad. This position must be quite comfortable for me. Bishop f5. Oh, okay. I wanted to do that anyway, so I'm happy to have this tempo. Knight f4, but I can also push this back. Yeah, the timing on of f6 is something that I never got right in the French defense. No, never, yeah. I'm perfectly aware actually now when I look at this, my old games with this opening, but I'm not sure that I can, like, I mean, I know that this is something that I did wrong when I played the French back then, but I'm not sure that I would be actually able to do it better today. I'm really not sure. I think I just don't get it in some way. That was my plan. Covering this from the back. If he takes it, knight d2. Yeah, I can c3 immediately, or I think I do this first. King e2 is not possible. That's the check. Oh, I thought that wouldn't work. Just okay. I think he had to go back, giving me the pawn. Looks promising. That's a pin. Pin and win. This is one of those funny funny mottos. And it is working here to perfection. Yeah, thanks for the game. Chess 2190. 1e5 is always boring. Yeah, the thing is, it is not so boring, but many white players play the Italian game with c3 and whatever, yeah, trade the house. And you can play interesting chess against it. I mean, the mainline Rui, I think, is strategically very complex. But people don't do it all that often nowadays. Okay, Irvin 29. Haven't played him before, so final game of the session. Let's see. Going e4. I've got white. F5, really? Wow. The fret opening. E4, F5 is the fret, as far as I know. Okay. Maybe I can directly attack this. What a weird opening. Okay, is he out for knight b4? What's the deal? That is actually an idea. Yeah, I should straight that. I can check on b4 actually. That's a little bit, that's annoying. I have to go king f1 then. Oops. Oops. Okay, doesn't do it. Okay. I don't like him to pin me, so I'm taking this. Okay. He has to go back to e7, huh? Fuchsia says that she found a novelty in the Kizuritsky variation of the Polario defense. What the heck is that? I mean, this is the King's Gambit line. That's what I know. But you probably know that better than I do, if you know all the names. Okay, let's go to e5. Queen f8, maybe. No, goes back. Get this out. More pressure on e6. Get a bishop to e5. It shouldn't be bad. And now, how do I get some headway here? I need to maybe rooks to the h file would be good. Yeah, come on, I'm playing this technically. It's funny, and I blunder the g4 pawn right with me stating I'm going to play technically. That's really cool. This is one of those games there that e4 f5, you know, and then you lose this or what. Oh my god. By blundering g4. Great. Completely useless, yeah. Okay. h5 is also a very strange move. What is the point of this? Besides weakening your own position. We'll see. Really don't want to lose that. So we returned the pawn. Not sure why exactly, but Queen e6 mate. But okay, he will see it. Yeah, can go here, right? Attack the b pawn. Can check on d3. Couple of things. I can also check on e8, yeah. And now check again, take here. That doesn't work. Yeah, that's still a good move. And then see what I'm doing. Check this rook h4. But isn't there here? There must be a win in this position. I don't. g4 for queen h5 mate. Let's make him find a reply to that. Queen e8 previous move was stronger. Really? I'm quite happy with that. Did I have a mate or what? I had a mate, really? Where? Where was the mate? Ah, here. That's true. Okay. Yeah. What the heck was that? Okay, so yeah, thanks a lot for watching the show. It was the final game. So at the end I'm on 2705. So I don't know who bet against me getting there, even though I overlooked some mates in one. I managed to break the 2,700 barrier. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll be back next week. I think it will probably be Friday the same time, and this way maybe some people who have early can quit office early or so on Friday can watch. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll be back next week. Bye bye.